Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to NASCAR 07 Fight to the Top. Today is the finale of this season, which is pretty exciting. We're wrapping it up with the Busch and Cup races, which will be our Cup debut, which is pretty cool. Last episode we wrapped up the Truck Championship. Of course, we did that a few races ago, given our points lead, but yeah. And it was a thing. It was in perfect this game fashion, for sure, how everything went down. But, yeah, pretty excited. I think our chances are a little better for the Busch race than they were in the Truck race. Cup, though, we're going to be starting last, and we have, like, 0 Cup experience, so that'll be, that'll be exciting. But, yeah, here we go. Honestly, the most important thing for me with this, even if we don't win, I want to make sure we get a top 5, because that will mean we have gotten a top 5 in every one of our limited schedule starts in the Busch Series. That's very much a goal I want to achieve. If this race goes as it should, with like green flag pit stops, again, I think they will use the access road, and if they do, that'll be an advantage for us. But we needed to actually get to that point. Last race, the truck race here, it didn't quite get there. It didn't quite get to the green flag pit stops because we got involved in an incident, and then people that were damaged in that incident dropped debris, and so that ruined everything. But then I still managed to pull a strategy in the sense that I got out in front, and I did end up having enough fuel to make it, but the game decided that instead of putting in a little left input, I put in all of the left input. And I went for a ride through the grass, back up onto the track, and lost the race right at the end. So let's try not to have that happen again. That'd be great. We actually do seem a lot faster here in this Busch car. You can see we're kind of pulling away here. I don't know who that is in second. I think it might be Mark Martin. But yeah. Oops, bumped my mic, sorry. But yeah, this car feels really good. See what old tires does to it, but I feel like we're going to be able to gap the field here and then hopefully get it an advantage under green flag pit stops that makes it so that even if we have a slow pit stop with them taking the access road, hopefully that will balance out and we'll get an easy dub here. But this game is this game, so easy dubs not usually a thing. Usually there's some wrinkle, there's some catastrophe that we have to work around, but we'll see. For now, we are pulling away. Okay, interesting. I was beginning to wonder. I was like, wow, it hasn't said that yet. So we could go to like lap 16 or so. Not that we probably should, but we could go to lap 16 if we wanted to. Yeah, like, we haven't really had tire wear yet either, which is nice. Realistically, you can kind of do like an ultimate time saver situation and probably go 2 tires, 1 can of gas, because like you say, tire wear isn't bad. But I'm not going to do that. We have a decent lead here. Pretty good lead, and if they do end up doing the access road thing, we're gonna have even more of an advantage there. Probably take 4 tires anyway, just because I can, and I'm probably only gonna wait until like lap 14. There's no need to really stretch it right now anyway, but I would like to know if they're going to use that access road or not. Because if so, then we've definitely got this in the bag, barring some ridiculous incident. which is always possible, I know. But yeah. Aha, I'm getting some tire wear now. But yeah. If I wait to 14, we shouldn't have any tire wear then all the way through to the end. And realistically, I could probably pit now and make that happen, but I'm going to wait till lap 14. Oh, they are pitting. Okay, that right rear getting yellow has made me very loose. It does look like they're using the access road, though, from what I can tell from the map. Yes, we are getting very loose now. Very loose. That right rear tire getting yellow has made all the difference. Alright. Well, we will definitely be bringing it down. Yeah, that's not going to help either. With the freeness here. But, ooh, that was close. Okay, we did it. We managed to not hit anything. I'm just going to do that so it'll buff out any scratches we might have. Actually, I don't think we have any. We didn't make any contact, so don't do that. But yeah. Alright, cool. Just get into our pit stall here. Didn't seem to get held up. And as I said, we should be gaining on them because of the access road thing. So even if this isn't the world's greatest pit stop, which I mean, realistically won't be, but at least these guys are more consistent than my truck crew ever was, that's for sure. Those guys were consistently bad, and these guys are consistently pretty good. I'm just going to drive through the grass here, it's fine. But yeah, we shouldn't have any tire wear like for the rest of the race. So we should be good to go on that. We should have gotten out with the lead, well, when it all shakes out. And this is going to be a dominant victory for us, I feel. See how many of these people we get past here, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. Okay, that was Matt Kenseth, I think I was seeing, not Mark Martin, but yes. See, he's on the access road, and we are up to speed, so yep, that all worked out. Like, again, we don't have like the world's fastest pit stops, but the access road thing evened that out. We already had a lead. We're actually probably going to have a bigger lead, so yeah, we're definitely going to have a bigger lead. Yep, 4 seconds, so yeah. This worked out exactly as I hoped, and we shouldn't have any tire wear handling issues before the end of the race. So, cool deal. I could just scuff the wall though, because, you know, having my car be perfect is just not acceptable. Why did that happen? Just casually just drift up into the wall, whatever. Alright, bringing it through 3 and 4 to the white flag, sponsored by Courtesy Points. Oh man. We have over a 5-second lead, so we pulled away by like 8/10 further over the lead we got from the pit exchange there. So yeah, clearly we were the fastest ones here. We just got an advantage from the whole pit road thing, obviously, further, but that was just a safety net. That was just a safety net, honestly. We deserved this win. We won 5 out of 6 races in Busch this year. Come on. It's like, oh, you can have a little smoke, but then no more. Okay, there we go. Never mind. I hate. Why is it this way? Oh, whatever. Yay, I'll stay. Anyway, so we led 22 of 24 laps. Matt Kenseth led 1, and Hans Good, or whatever his name is, led 1. Tony Stewart wrapped up his championship because we knew he pretty much had it wrapped up anyway, but he finished third. And I don't know where Biffle ended up, but not there with him. Yep, 19th, not so great. Faded at the end for sure. Scroll through, there's a teammate, so yeah, they're not so great. Flanagan went out early, it seems. But yeah, let's move on. Awesome. Yeah, I'll think about it, Ace. Calm down. Calm down. Alright, it is time. We are heading out to Homestead, Miami Speedway, once more, to make our debut in the Cup Series, starting dead freaking last. I don't know how this race is going to go. Obviously, we're going to need some strategy. We got to figure out the car, like, how's it going to be handling for us, stuff like that. But, yeah, let's do this. We're going to race. Alrighty. Well, we're back there with a teammate immediately. What's your name? Oh, it's Bruce Payne. I remember him in 06 replacing Dale Jarrett, I think. Oh man, this car a little bit twitchy. Oh goodness. Well, that was a stack up that I avoided from being down here. That's good. That's a good start. Real good start, in fact. Yeah, this car is a little bit twitchy. I gotta get used to the physics of this now. Every series is different, man. I feel like Busch is the one that feels the best most times, but this car feels like extra twitchy for some reason. Hey Junior, remember when you beat me at the showdown thing? Yeah. I'm not gonna seek revenge or anything. I'm not here to make enemies. I'm here to just pass everybody in this car that really probably shouldn't be doing this well, but I'll take it. We are just freaking marching. Again, I must remind you, this is legend difficulty. This is not a great team, and yet look at me go. Alright, Casey, you gotta give me some room, buddy. Now remember, when we get to Cup for real, I'm going to be doing, careful, I'm going to be doing 25% race length for the Cup Series. I'm doing this race length 13% or whatever it is for all of the other series, but once we get to our full Cup season, not our like 6 races we're going to do at the end of this next season, but the full one, then I will be doing 25% race length. Just because I think it provides more chance for, you know, making comebacks. It makes, you know, opportunities for better strategies and stuff, I feel. For more attrition with the AI. It will make it difficult to, if I'm trying to like run another series at the same time, then I'd have to be changing it, and I'd probably end up forgetting half the time. So I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see if I do that. So Jeremy Mayfield here. We are just marching, man. Look at this. We are so fast. Why are we so fast? This is a good question. I don't know. I've gone from last to challenging for the top 5 here. What is going on? Whoa. As twitchy as this car is, it's so freaking fast. Absolutely crazy fast. I don't really want to have an effect on the championship either. I don't know where Jimmy Johnson is. We obviously went past him without me even noticing. But Cody Stewart's up here. He needed to gain, like, what was it, 25 points or something? 20 points? Can't remember. But if he does, he'll win both Busch and Cup championships, so that'd be pretty cool for him. But I'm going to try to not have an effect on any of these things. Don't want to like take somebody out that's involved. But look at me, I'm now freaking in the lead. It took me 7 laps to go from last to first in this car. What? Like, it's so twitchy and weird feeling, and yet I don't know, man. They were just sitting still practically for me. I just drove past all of them. Of course, they might rubber band back to me here. I don't know. But yeah, weird. Well, we might win our Cup debut. Very, very far in the future of us actually racing in this series. This will probably be good, though, for hot seat offers, I'm guessing. I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know. Not sure if this will affect things positively or negatively. But fuel's at half right before we completed 9 laps, but yeah, we can definitely make it to halfway on fuel, so that's a good thing. Probably pit on lap 16 just to be safe. See what our situation is, tire wear and all that. Wise, gosh, this car's so freaking twitchy. It's the sensitivity of this game. Like, so in the settings, right? In the controller settings, there's a slider for sensitivity, steering sensitivity. I have that all the way off. Like, it should be the lowest possible sensitivity. And I just breathe on this thing and it goes flying. So that's cool. And then you might be thinking, well, John, what if you have it backwards? You know, what if having that bar full means it won't be as sensitive? I tried that. I raised it and it was worse. Somehow it was worse. So yeah, it's definitely not that. The thing is, so I was playing another older NASCAR game recently. I'm not going to spoil what it is just in case I decide to make videos, but it's the first time I had gotten this particular one in the series, and I was like, oh, cool, let me try this. And I was experiencing the same thing with it, and I'm like, holy crap, I barely touched the control stick, it goes flying. And I look in the settings, and I'm like, oh, the sensitivity's set, you know, like halfway or whatever. So I lower it down to almost nothing, and it feels great. And I'm like, see, this is what I needed for this game, was for the default setting to be all this twitchy nonsense, and then I can lower it from there so that it's not twitchy nonsense. But you know, unfortunately that's not an option. Yellow flag is out. This is not good for me. This is going to make it very close on fuel for me. What happened? Tony Raines, I believe that is, just drove across the nose of that guy for literally no reason. Okay. Well, that's complicating things. Like, obviously I have to pit, but I might not make it from here. It's troubling. Why did that go down? No, I need the full amount, game. Why did you do that? Dang it, I should have never touched it. Okay, that could be a problem. I've had that experience before. I don't like that. Yeah. If I was doing this game on Twitch, or, you know, driving this car in this game on Twitch, it would be fitting because of the whole purple theme here. Oh my gosh, that hitbox is so... Oh my gosh, contact. Jimmy Johnson's suddenly up here. I was going to say Stewart was several spots ahead of him, but now Johnson's up here in this mix, and he's going to be looking to try to lead lap and get bonus points from that as well. Kurt Busch, don't do this to me again. I know I said I wouldn't get involved in this, but like, I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm going to pick somebody to help, it's going to be Tony Stewart. He's my favorite driver. I'm not going to hurt Johnson, but I'm also not against helping Stewart, you know? Plus, maybe we can become allies in advance of me being a cup driver someday in the future. Ooh, you about did it. You about did it there, Stewart. Holy cow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. I I got a little squirrely coming out of that corner. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay. Come on, you two to get clear here. Okay. It's still kind of there, but I think we're clear now, yes. See if I can get past. Yeah, I know how this game works. I don't even have to be to blame, and he'll be mad at me. Oh, he's not gonna hold that spot. I said I wouldn't get involved. I kind of want to get involved. No. Not gonna do that. So can I win this race? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it on fuel. You see when it says we hit halfway. Oh, Johnson's passing Stewart now. Yeah. I think Stewart would have to win. I mean, Johnson finishing third though. I don't even know if that would be enough. I think, yeah. I don't think that's possible. I think Jimmy's gonna win the championship. Sorry, Tony. I could get involved, but like that feels dirty. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make my debut, and not only have the audacity of running up front in this piece of junk car, but I'm gonna freaking change the outcome of the championship. That'd be crummy, right? Who does that? I mean, I think there's been people who have done that, but like, who wants to see someone do that? Because it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. But yeah, we'll see what happens when they say halfway on fuel, because I'm sure they can make it, but whoa, this guy's so twitchy. I'm sure they can make it, but I'm concerned that I cannot. Stewart did get by Johnson there, but I mean, that's him only gaining like 5 points. Well, Jimmy didn't lead a lap, so 10 points, but I'm pretty sure he had like 20 points on him at least, so yeah. Biffle, I think, was 35. Me denying him the win is not helping his case. That's for sure. Guess it just remains to be seen. Looks like there's some other people trying to pass Jimmy, so like if that ends up happening, then if Jimmy fell back a few spots, then Stewart would be in good shape. Meanwhile, I'm still leading. I'm just not shaking Biffle. I'm not pulling away or anything here to speak of. This car is so twitchy that I keep, I think, scrubbing off speed in the corners because I'm kind of like all over the place. Halfway on fuel with 8 to go. We are going to make it because I think we had 8.5 laps to half a tank before, so we will make it. I think. Yes, we will make it. All right. Holy cow. But will we make it in the sense of like once tires start to wear and this twitchiness gets even harder to control probably? I guess we'll find out. Oh god. We can't have that happen. It can't just randomly juke its way onto the freaking apron, because that's what's happening. That is not me going, hey, you know what would be cool is if I got on the apron. Much like the truck race, it's not my intention to do this. I just barely touch the control stick and it's like, yes, we go now. We go all the way. It would be better if I had built up more of a lead. I'd feel a little more confident. We've gapped him a little bit more, though, these last few laps, so there is that. But I would feel a lot safer if we were like a couple seconds out. Then these weird shenanigans with the sensitivity would feel less problematic, I guess. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. 5 laps to go. Oh god, we lost some time there because it was just all over the place. Oh god, that is not what I wanted to see. Look, my calculations before was that I would have 8.5 laps for a half, 17 for a whole. It was 8 to go when I hit halfway. It should have been a half lap to the good, but hitting orange already, I'm actually thinking we're not gonna make it now. Like, that doesn't make sense though. It was 8 to go and they said halfway on fuel. I should have been fine. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to stretch it either way. I sort of lost a little bit of my lead there because I was panicking, looking at my gauges and lap count and all that. Okay, it hasn't hit red yet, but I don't know how much I'm going to have when it does. Well, it's blinking, but it's still orange. If we can get to the white flag here before it turns red. Please just give me the white flag before it turns red, then I'll feel better. Okay. Stop blinking because they don't expect you to pit now. And it hasn't turned red yet, so I guess we're okay. They just decided to scare me early with that orange fuel light. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna be okay. They just scared me because it was like lap 29. They're like orange fuel light. I was like, oh no. Okay, red, but we're good. So I'm pretty sure you got a lap after it turns red. So, oh, we're down here. We just won our freaking debut in the Cup Series. Holy crap! What the heck, dude? Oh yeah, nice smoky burnout. Alrighty, let's look at those race results. We led 21 of 32 laps after starting last. What? Yeah. So Stewart did lead a lap, which means he got 170 points. Johnson got 155, so he gained 15 points, but I'm pretty sure he was 20 to 25 behind, so I believe Jimmy Johnson is the Cup champion. Again, he got passed by a couple more people. That would have been different. I could have fricked with him a bit. I could have helped Stewart more, but like, I felt like that wasn't cool, man. It's not my place. So the other lap leaders, we have Biffle, Stewart, Newman, like somebody else must have led, yes. Jeff Green led a lap. Okay. So we had a teammate in 21st and a teammate in Bush. Kurt or Kyle, I don't know which, he led a lap. And our other teammate in 29th. So there you go. That is how our first Cup race goes down in history. I don't know what to say. We were just bad freaking fast. Wow. Alright. We're very purple. Alright, so here's the official things. We obviously already saw this, but Jimmy Gonzalez wins the modified season. And Stu Floyd, who had been up there in the mix the whole time, back and forth for the lead, ends up third. Didn't work out so great for him. Truck Series, obviously we won in dominant fashion. Shout out to our teammates though there that did pretty well. And even old George got a top 15, so good for him. But yeah, dominant fashion there. And Busch Series champion is of course Tony Stewart. He lengthened his lead in that last race, but he pretty much already sewed it up. So he wins over Biffle Johnson, etc. And where did we end up? We're probably still last, because, yeah, the way things work, but actually, no. We did not end up last. We ended up 59th of 66. Other people doing limited schedules, I guess. But obviously we won 5 out of 6 races and finished 4th in the first one we did, so yeah. pretty good. I mean, this guy, I think he ran the whole season. We almost beat him. Our other teammates. No, I don't think he ran the whole season, but it doesn't look like that would be possible if he's 57th. But you know what I mean. Anyway, let's move on to Cup where we see. Wait, no, he did. What? I guess I was wrong. It wasn't 20. It must have been 10. Because he only gained 15 points. Well, what do you know? Tony Stewart wins the 2007 championship by 5 points over Jimmy and 15 points over Biffle. Wow. That's crazy. Kenseth won out and passed Vickers at the end, too. My gosh. Well, Stewart is a double champion. Busch and Cup. That's actually awesome. Wow. So me pushing him up there to get a lap lead actually had a had a bit of an impact, didn't it? Well, anyway, maybe we made a friend there. That would be nice. All right. Dale Jarrett has retired and is replaced by Todd Peterson. Okay. Whoever that is. We have 14 messages. Contract offer. Contract offer. Complaining that I'm not answering the phone. Contract offer. Lots of haze and elite driver retired was Dale Jarrett. So yeah. And email. Sponsorship drop. We knew that though. That's fine. Contract canceled. We knew that. That's nothing new or exciting. We ended the year with $810,000 despite running a failure of a modified team. So, I mean, that's cool. And I'm probably just going to sell that, to be honest. Just get rid of it entirely at this point. So let's go to the race shop. We're going to set things up for this next season. So let's go in here. And, yeah. I liked this design, you know, because it was the bob wire, and I tried to base it around that color scheme. Got the 138 looked kind of cool, so I was like, yeah, that's neat. I'll go with that. And it was just a failure of a team, honestly. I mean, I think Jack Knight did win one race in this car, and then we had that guy run the partial schedule on like 4 races, but the team as a whole was a failure. So I'm going to sell it for $255,000. Could I have ever... No, I still couldn't upgrade them because their prestige was too low. So I couldn't have done anything about that. We're going to sell it. Goodbye. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's look at... I mean, I guess we can view the contracts for this. It doesn't really matter. We've got 4 offers, and this is still... Actually, what? The team I was with the first time is still way up in the prestige because I put them on the map. I'd say next best is probably... Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if any of these people are particularly good. So, ignoring that for now, let's view truck contracts. Okay, so I'm seeing some good things here, but so first you got this one. Like, these are the ones we were offered before. This is the team we were just with. Obviously, prestige through the roof because we just won the championship. But yeah, then we got Jermaine, so we'd be replacing Todd Bodine, and our teammate would be Ted Musgrave. Oh. So there've been some jokes, some memes since me talking about the whole having dinner with Ted Musgrave thing. And that would actually be pretty freaking funny. The prestige of the team is terrible, but the contract prestige is high. Then we got Roush Racing. We would be replacing Eric Darnell in the 99 and being a teammate to David Reagan, who really never liked us. I mean, we had issues with Ted Musgrave too, but David Reagan and I had a lot of issues over time. But that is a 100% prestige team. 92% contract prestige and a pretty good chunk of change as well. But then we also got Bobby Hamilton Racing. Oh, it's not actually the one I wanted, though. I wanted to replace freaking Legacy if I did it because of the Hemi sponsorship. But they would actually be kicking out Timothy Peters, my rival of all rivals. I would be replacing. So this harkens back to 06 when I got that gig in replacing Ricky Craven, who was my mortal enemy. And that was pretty funny. But honestly, like, it's a cool truck. Like, it's the number 4 is a cool number. It's a classic number. The truck with the red-black paint scheme is pretty cool. Dodge sponsor is fine. Teammates that I don't... Well, I kind of was beefing with Legacy a bit, but whatever. I don't hate Bobby Hamilton, obviously. But I don't know, man. And then here, not super exciting. For the memes, I feel like I gotta go here, man. I don't want to drive the number 30, but I kind of... The idea of being teammates with Ted Musgrave. After all the jokes. I think I gotta do it. I gotta have dinner with Ted Musgrave regularly now. So, it's this would be the better choice for me to have a chance to win every race. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Jermaine. It's happened. Team Prestige is slow. We're gonna have to help them. That's all there is to it. All right. Well, with that settled, let's look at our Busch Series offers now. The thing that's really, really important here, and that is, so we got Stark, Canier, Pava Racing. These were ones we were offered before. We got Mad Motorsports, 119. We got Stash Motorsports. 122, and we've got, oh my gosh, Bob's Wire Fencing again for DRK Racing. So we sadly did not get an offer for a real team, and apparently this is going to be a trend where we're not going to get a real team until the second season, I guess. That's kind of sad, honestly. It makes me kind of sad. We won 5 out of 6 races, finished 4th in the debut one. They should have been laying out the red carpet for us everywhere. But that did not happen. So now I got to figure out which one of these I actually want. I mean, we could get back to some Bob Wire sponsorship here. These numbers are not super exciting me. I really don't care for the 100 numbers, but like, it is what it is. Stark Racing is kind of cool because it's, you know, like Tony Stark, but it's not a great team. I don't like Hans Good, etc. I gotta look at these teammates too. Like, are any of these guys good? Well, haha. But anyway, not really. I feel like none of these are great. So, like, looking at Team Prestige, Canier Motorsports is the best in Team Prestige. I remember that's an ugly car, though. So that's not exciting. And then, let's see, Contract Prestige, we're looking at DRK Racing with the barbed wire. That might end up being the choice, honestly. Actually, let me go look at what they look like real quick. Alright, so, yeah, this was one option. We've seen this one before. It is, it's cool, you know, it's not like patriotic and stuff. Then we got 118. This is the barbed wire car, the one I'm kind of leaning towards would be driving for Ford. Which is interesting because we're driving for, what, Toyota in the trucks? That's a thing. And then 119 is also an option. DC Spark, I do like this one. This is a cool looking car. Yeah, and then 122. Yeah, that ugly freaking car. No, thank you. 124. This is the Stark Racing one, I think. Yeah, not really looking for that one either. And then finally 137. Yeah, it's the milk car. Honestly, guys, like, best looking car is probably, if not that, it's not really that one. It's probably this one. All kidding aside, this is probably the best looking car. But I think the best fit for us. Also, I said Toyota before. That's not the case. Toyota wasn't in these games yet, or in NASCAR yet. I don't think at this point. It would have been a Dodge, right? But honestly, I think because the team's better. Let me go look again. 20% team prestige, 70% contract prestige, and 40% team prestige, 74%. Yeah, this is the better team, better deal for us, I think. Yeah. Plus, we have more teammates. I don't know if that's a benefit or not, but, you know, we get more money. I think all in all, we got to go here. So we're returning to Bob's Wire. Honestly, it's interesting. We raced for them for our debut handful of races in trucks. We owned a team sponsored by them in the modifieds, and now we're going to drive for them again. This is the choice, I think. So here we go. I will sign with them, yes. Okay. We are officially driving that car. Let's see what our offers are here, I guess. Okay. We actually have 2 offers for Cup. The Rippin' What? Team Speed Zone Racing, the 191 Rippin' Dodge. Jeezer. And then the Allstate Dodge for Figaro Performance. Interesting. I'm not going to take these, obviously. We'll see, you know, at the end of the season, if we have other options, we'll weigh them or whatever for running those handful of races we'll probably do. But, yeah, no. So the last thing to figure out is, do we want to buy a modified team or not? So we have like $1 million, right? So we can look at the best team, which is ironically the team that we used to drive for. That's pretty funny. They are only this good because of us, in all truth here. Yeah. What's really funny, actually, hold on. Oh, so Stu Floyd, who was up there in the mix for the championship but fell short right at the end, is the guy who replaced me. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I think so, right? Because I'm pretty sure Stanton, Beasley, Walker were our teammates before. And yeah, Floyd, I think, is the guy who replaced us. Oh, that's interesting. But do I want to spend this much money on this? I don't know. Well, this team's worth more, technically, somehow. But I mean, in reality, okay, where's the guy who won the championship? Jamie Gonzalez, where is he at? Wait, what? Am I blind? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm blind. So he was with Stash Motorsports. It's not even that prestigious. But you know what? It would kind of be cool to come full circle and buy the team we started with. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for very little return. Do I care? Yeah, because, like, none of these others are going to be worth it. And we didn't have to buy a truck team. So there's that. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's have some fun, man. Like, normally I'd say this is not worth it. But frick it. Let's do it. Yes, I would like to buy this team. Alright, so I guess we crank it. Oh, we can only go to half with them too, but their prestige is through the roof. I don't understand. Why? Okay, whatever. I guess I'll do this. I don't understand though. Why? Why can't I do more than half? I can only do that for these things too. It doesn't make sense. Why can I not make it better? Okay, fine, sure. Let me design the car, get sponsorship, and then get our driver hired. Okay, there we have it. Got Old Spice sponsorship and went with a red, white, and blue look for it. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's, well, you know what? I'm not gonna go for the cheapest. Let them pay for it. They want to. Alright, hiring a driver. So never again with Jack Knight. Frick that guy, honestly. If we're gonna do it, let's just go all the way, I guess. It's gonna be a bit expensive, but we still have a decent amount of money. So I'm gonna put the best guy in and see if he can actually do well in this game. I mean, Jack Knight won a race, right? So, like, anything's possible. But hopefully this guy will contend. We're putting him with the best team. And, yeah. So, hopefully it goes okay. Chase Diggs, you better do work, man. You better freaking do work. But there you go. So, we now own Rising Dragon Motorsports. And we've maxed them out as much as we can, but it's only 50%. I don't really understand that. But okay. And there you go. So that is that settled. And then in the trucks, we are going to drive the number 30, replacing Todd Bodine, and teammates with our good friend Ted Musgrave. And then in the Busch Series, we were going to be driving the number 118 Bobsware car. And hopefully having a good run of things. It's not the most prestigious team in the world, but I think it was the best choice of what we had to work with. And we'll wait until almost the end of the year when we pick a team to run 6 races with again. So, with all that being said, yeah, our season is ready to roll. Man, that was something. I mean, we knew that the Truck Series Championship was pretty much wrapped up, but it's always so up and down with this game as far as if you're going to win races or not. Busch went really well. Hopefully the season does. Our season opener last time for the trucks was a travesty because we won the pole by like 3 seconds, but then we were 2 seconds off the pace or whatever the frick. I don't know. It was bad. So hopefully that goes better. Daytona weekend goes better in general. And then we'll see what the season has in store for us. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hammer the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Maybe you felt like I made the wrong choices. I don't know. But I think what I did was the best choices I could make. And then there's the truck thing, which was kind of more for the memes at this point. But I think that was also the best choice. I mean, obviously, I think the 4 truck is better than the 30 truck, and we probably could have more consistently dominated. But I think the 30 truck's better than the one I was in, and I believe that, you know, we won freaking 12 races, so I feel like we can win a lot more. But yeah, either way, I'll see you guys next time for the start of a new season. Bye!